HEX is literally about to absolutely explode. This is a possibility. I'm going to show you how it is possible in today's video. So as always, make sure to stay till the end. It's extremely important so you can get all the information, really everything to absolutely master the chart. We're going to talk about the higher time frame, the medium time frame, everything. I'm going to give you the targets, all of this really, so you can absolutely, as I said, crush the chart. But anyway, so first of all, what we can do here is simply to look at the higher time frame, okay? To really understand what is the context, okay? What the context, it's simply the wave, the higher time frame wave, so we know exactly what we can expect next, okay? So first of all, what do we have here to the upside? It's simply, so right here, boom, if I can turn that on, perfect. So here we'll have a wave one, okay? We'll have first impulsive here, so wave two retracement, personally it's here and not here for me. Then we'll have another impulsive here, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll have a complete 5 waves here. So we'll have another 1, 2, 3 top, wave for retracement, and then we'll have another 5 waves. So here we'll have more likely a 5 waves impulsive here to the upside. As always, if you have a 5 waves impulsive to the upside, what are the other possible pan next you can expect on this asset? It's simply a possible bigger, if I can pull this, perfect. A possible bigger A wave, B retracement, and then the C here to the upside. So 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, okay? Or as always, a possible, like this, bigger wave 1, 2, and here we go, pump it up, 3, 4, 5. Again, don't check out the price, I'm pricing this randomly, okay? Next, as you know, for a bull run, we can just keep doing some wave 1, 2, and then we never do the 3 or 5, we do another wave 1, 2, and another wave 1, 2. We can absolutely do this, for example, on Bitcoin, this is something possible. But yeah, these are the two different high time frame possibilities we have, due to the 5 waves we have before now. As always, if the coin is going to be dead because of I don't know what, it's like Luna, for example, we've got some 5 waves, we still took the lows because, yeah, this can happen, you know, it's not impossible to take this, simply because if the coin, I don't know, get hacked or I don't know what it can happen, it's gonna crash, okay? Just be aware of that. This is never 100% sure, this is just what we have more likely as always. So 5 waves here, so correction in that case. In the correction here, what do we have? Personally, I have more here, a W, a flat here for so next wave, then a double X, Y, X, and Z for a Y leg, and then we'll have another X and a Z. So WXY, X and Z, we just add 2 more waves to the WXY, which we, so to speak, WXY, X and Z, okay? So in the Z wave here, we'll have a 5 waves correction, 5 waves for me more likely, and so yeah, these are the high time frame waves, really. So A, B, C zigzag on a high time frame, or just one more push up and drop, okay? Or bigger 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, here we go, pump it up and explode, really. Now, yeah, the most important is this low time frame push up, so you can really understand what we can expect with this. What target we can plan on this, for example, if you want to buy this asset, or what target you can look for if you have to sell, really, okay? But yeah, we're going to cover everything. First of all, I just want to give you the levels, okay? So I'm gonna, boom, remove the lock scale, yes, and I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna remove the wave so you can really get only the levels. So we can just, come here, pull the levels, everything. So you can see all the levels, we have all the levels in a higher time frame, you can see here. So first of all here, what do we have to be aware of? First of all, we have reached the first zone of resistance, so to speak here, this top, this was a swing for a pound. So if you, for example, bullish below here, don't afraid to still take profit a bit. I'm not saying you have to sell everything, absolutely not, but still take profit a bit to reward yourself. You have done a nice 300% normally, yeah, almost 400% here. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. 400% is very nice. So don't afraid to still take profit a bit, and sorry, now yeah, you do as you want, but that can be a good idea to just reward yourself. Maybe you just remove what you invested in, for example, and let the rest run until we make some reach some much more higher prices. It's really up to you how do you want to do this. But yeah, so this is normally a first take profit really on your investment, and even for trading if you took a loan. And so from here, what we have above us we'll have just, so another possible swing filled pan, okay, with a value high here. If we start breaking this value high with no swing filled pan at the top, okay, we're simply going to look for a big increase in price, simply because there are no real resistance here. We can of course look for this possible consolidation, so to speak, at the low here, okay, and the top, so to speak, the top is around there, so to speak, all of this, okay. We can look for this consolidation here. You can also pull the fixed range of this, not this, that I added a point on the chart here, perfect. So bam, bam, and so you can look, for example, for this value low, path control value high is something possible, but really you just have to look at this channel, okay. If we start getting acceptance back in it, we do not flip that into resistance, we get acceptance in it here. We normally should go minimum to the middle of it, and if we start reclaiming this, normally we should run around, I mean, we should go around the 7x6 of this consolidation. So if you pull it from here to here, you can see it match with a point of control, okay. So this is the next target really, if I have to go above this middle of the consolidation right there, 7x6 with a path control. And if we start reclaiming this, then we can look for the overall range high swing through pan. If there is no swing through pan, again, nothing bearish at all. We keep pushing high, nothing is bearish. We just flip everything into support. There's just no reason to look for a short, and we just, we're just going to make a much bigger increase in price. So to speak, we're talking about a 50% push to the upside again from this top right here. So to speak, yeah, if we start reclaiming $0.014, we're going to see an increase in price to the bottom right here of this consolidation. So $0.018. If we start reclaiming this, we are simply going to look for $0.03. And if we start $30, yeah, 3 is the same. If we start reclaiming this, we're more likely going to hit towards here $0.038. Okay. And if we start breaking this with breaking $0.043, we're just going to look for $0.066. okay. And if we start breaking this, I'm not going to go too high. Okay, if we start breaking this weekly level, we're simply going to make another nice more than 50%, no, 40, okay, 40% here. Yeah, 30-40% increase in price with a 61866% monthly and weekly level. If we start breaking this, then there are no other big resistance until the high. So we're just simply going to look for a new high to be made. Okay, so to speak here around $0.13, yeah, $14. Okay, and if we start breaking this, we'll have then the monthly and the weekly here at $0.16 and $17. Okay. So this is what you have to look for really with the levels and with a plan really to expect higher, to expect lower, to just get the good the good resistance and the good support really. So for the support to the downside, okay, I'm gonna give you some more details with the waves just after this. But first of all, here what do you have? You have this. So this part of course rangeable swing through pan here. But otherwise, if we really start to fall from here, we have first of all this value high with a possible swing through pan of that week. On this asset, by the way, I don't have the wave to the upside. On this one here, Uniswap, simply because the waves are terrible. Like really, we have some scam weeks everywhere. I mean, it's just a hell to do the charting on this. So I move it to another one. It's on crypto, and I'm gonna show you everything really. It's right here, okay, so you can get really everything with much better and accurate waves. But anyway, so here if I have to go down, first of all, we have this nice value high, okay, then swing through pan here, then value high. If we start breaking the value high, we'll have the path control, okay, you can see that was a nice resistance. Bam, we can do a flip to support possibly. Again, these levels should give some possible, maybe not the first one, not the best level ever, but resistance, support, we can still give something. Okay, so these are the best levels really on the chart, so we can really expect some possible reaction of this. And if we start breaking here the path control, we're just going to look for the monthly and the weekly level. And if we start breaking this, then okay, this was not 5 ways by the way. In that case, we'll look for the weekly level, and I'm gonna plant some few targets below in case we have to go down, but we'll need also some more data if we have really to make one more new low. But anyway, so these are the three main targets really we have below. So path control, value high, sorry, path control, monthly, weekly here. That's a zone really here. So first, second, and third like a zone. And if we start to go below, we have the weekly level right there. But I will prefer personally to go and swing through a pan that low to take this week low here. That will be better. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for really with the levels on this asset. And so now we can go on the other chart here to see what wave we have here to the upside, because now we know the wave we have on a higher time frame. So now we just have to move on a bit of a lower time frame to see if we can already start to push and get this bullish, really bullish move next, as I was talking about at the very beginning of the video. So to do so here, we can go on the 1 hour here, okay. And so what do we have? We have first of all here, as you can see, 5 waves impulsive to the upside. So we have the, maybe I can go on the log scale here. Yeah, there's not a big difference. We're gonna go like this. So we have first of all a 5 waves impulsive, right? Wave 1, 2, wave 3 here, wave for retracement, and then we'll have the wave 5 right here. Okay, from here, if we have some 5 waves impulsive, we keep pushing high. It's either an ABC zigzag, okay, it's possible, but I don't like it so much because it's a very, very strong uptrend. Otherwise, it's a 5 waves impulsive, and if we have a 5 waves impulsive, as always, what can we expect? As always, a bigger impulsive or bigger ABC zigzag. So I'm gonna show you the possible wave here. We'll have to the upside. Personally, I have this. The end here is a bit weird. Not gonna lie. I wanted to take this as a flat first of all, but the premise. I don't like it so much, okay? I don't like it so much, to be honest with you, because I don't have the 5 ways fully complete just with this push to the upside. I cannot find a 5 ways complete with this full push to the upside. So personally, I'm going to take the case that the RSI is wrong because we did not make the new low here, and I'm going to take the wave 4 here. I mean, the thing is, it can be here, it can be here, because on, for example, the other exchange, you do have, for example, this right here that go above that top. So we have a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending that we don't have against here, because this right here is top before that top. So that's why it's a bit complex on that asset, because we have some scam weeks at some point that we don't have on some other asset. This, for example, go above that, do not go on the other exchange. So it's a bit weird. So that's why, by the way, I wanted to take this this ending. I'm going to take this. So Oops. So in that case, we do have the 5 waves here. So we have in that case, right here, the bigger impulsive here. So bigger wave 1, 2, and so the waves here, by the way. Bam. We have this bigger wave 1, 2, another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a very big wave 5 with another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big push up here. We like to do some extension in the wave 5. You pay attention these days. This is something we do a lot. So really be aware of that. And so in that case, if we have the 5 waves up here complete, we finish the bigger wave 3. And so from here, we make the wave for retracement. And here I have the ending. The wave 3 have to be above the wave on top and not on this exchange, like I said, but on the other one. This is what we do, but I'm not taking this because we have some scam wicks like that everywhere. So it's impossible to place a fib and to find some good targets on this. So that's why I'm taking it. But be aware of that this right here, okay, this top right here go normally above that top. If that is an ending, the wave 3 have to go above past the wave 1 top. This is extremely important. From here, in that case, 1, 2, 3, or 5 are complete. So if the 5 waves are complete and done, what we can look for next, as I said, a possible bigger ABC zigzag or a possible impulsive to the upside. So possible bigger A, 5 waves, correction B wave, 5 waves for C, and as always, a 5 waves correction. 5 waves can be exactly so impulsive, 5 waves correction, 5 waves correction, 5 waves. So it's either an ABC or 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have the wave 4 and 5 if we are in a 5 waves. Okay, hope that makes sense. So if we're in a wave 2, as always, we have 73% chance to retrace between the 50 and the 61866% where we already got a bounce. We have some possible 5 waves here. I don't want to say too much about this because I have not done the TAs on this push to the upside. I was more focused on the context and everything. These waves here, not really want to spend too much on the lower time frame on this kind of assets personally, but yeah, you do have so this this possible bigger wave 1, 2, as always. If we're in a wave 2, we have 73% chance to retrace between the 56.186%, so to speak, between the green fib and the yellow fibs here. There is a zone really, so between these two targets really. Okay, this is where we have more chance to get a bounce. Otherwise, it's all about probabilities. Yes, we can stop before. Yes, we can stop after. We just have more chance to stop in between here. Now, can we go below? Yes, it's absolutely possible. It's just inter probabilities. We'll have more chance to stop in here. Okay, I really hope that makes sense. From here, in that case, if we still have to go more down, because for now we got a bounce from the 50%, okay? I'm gonna plan for the targets after that above if we really have to make a push to the upside, so you know exactly what target really we can look for if we're in the wave 3 or 5, for example, impulsive. You want to know what we can do next if we're in this. First of all, if you have to go more down, what we can do here, let's take the case that the top is in, so I can show you how you can find some more accurate targets to the downside here. You can pull simply your extension tool, you take it, okay? You first click on the top we have done. Sorry, you second click on the bottom we have done, and you third click on the top, on the retracement top we're going to make if we really have to make one more move to the downside. Sorry, so to speak, while we're going to do this, for example, first wave, second wave, third wave. We are going to make this third wave to the downside. How do you find the extension of this? Just pull the extension tool this way. First click here, second click here, third click on the top retracement we're going to make, and from here you just have to add the MC extension 618 71 786. Okay, so oops. 618 71 786, that is the MC extension. Okay, you just have to add 2 more fib to the 618. Then you have what? You have the 120 extension, 123, and 1618 maximum target. So you can see even if we have to go more down, we know what price we have to buy. Again, it's in case we have done the top directly here. If we, for example, start to do this and then retrace, then what we have to do is just take the third click, place it on the top we have done, and bam, it's higher the target a bit. And so these are the targets you have to look for a possible buy. Let's take the case that we go a bit higher. We retrace from here. Okay, so we're going to pull it like that. So you can see also, I'm going to add the 0 here so you can see also the start of this extension tool. Like this. Okay, so place it like this. First target, okay, so first buy zone is this one. Then if we have to go more down, it's bam, this one here. So to speak, it matched with a 56.66% also buy zone here. If we start breaking here this 120 extension, we'll have the 1823. Okay, and if we start breaking the 1823, we'll have the 1620 here. Here are your buy zone where you're going to look for a buy. Now we already bounced it from the 50%. It just in case we have to go more down, you know exactly how you can place your extension tool to find your targets lower. Okay, really hope that makes sense. So this is how you can find the targets in addition to the levels, but normally it shall match with the levels I have planned below. If you really have to drop targets shall match with the extension tool. I mean, levels should match with the extension tool. So the thing is now, let's take the case just to show you the possible targets, and again, the way you can find the targets above, really. If you want to find the targets above, how you can pull the extension tool and how you can find the targets. First of all, by the way, if you want to learn all of this, really, for absolutely free, you just have to go and check out the website, MOONCHARTS. Go in the course section, okay, just create an account with a member upgrade, go in the course section, you have a beginner course and an Elliott Wave free course available for you. The free course is, you have the how half of the paid course you have on the website, so to speak. This is exactly the same course, but you just have the half of it, really. Okay, you don't have the full course, but you already have, for example, the full course on the impulsive with the basic stuff, the full course on the Fibonacci relation, how to play the extension tool, the retracement tool, what fibs values you have to use, all of this. Really, you have this for absolutely free. Okay, it's absolutely free. You don't need to pay to learn all of this. And then you start your learning with the ABC pan, so ABC zigzag and ABC fan. You have the complete course on this for absolutely free. If you want to get more, you just have to go and check out the other course. You have exo charts, for example, a footprint chart, or an order flow such as this. This right here in an order flow, it allows you to make some informed trading decision where you see what's happening behind the market, so it's pretty easy to make the decisions. And otherwise, you have the full course on either way, so to speak. You just have 3 more courses plus some quiz below here, but you have just, as you can see, the first one, second one, third one you have as free, and you have then the 3 next course plus a quiz. But yeah, I mean, it's already really good if you start with this. Okay. Sorry. So from here, if we have, let's take the case, okay, just to take the case that the wave 2 is done, and just to imagine the targets we can reach higher, and just to show you the way you can pull your extension tool to find the targets if you really have to push higher from here. So first of all, you're going to pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top, or a wave top, a wave root, a wave top, it depends. If we're in this impulsive here, wave 1 root, wave 1 top, wave 2 bottom. So let's take the case that the bottom is in, sorry. Oh god, sorry. So from here, you're going to add, if we're in the impulsive, the 1-to-1 extension, the 1618, 200%, 2618, 3618, and 423.6. These are all the wave 3 targets you have to be aware of. To determine where you're going to stop, it's simply, you just have to do your smaller wave count, okay? It's like, for example, here, you have your 5 waves, so you know that it's going to be a bigger wave 1, 2, then you have your smaller 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wave 5 here keep pushing in an extension, so you know that we have to look in that case, you know, for this right here. So you know you have the wave right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have a massive wave 5 here. And how you can recognize where you're going to stop that wave 5, simply by doing the smaller wave of this wave 5. So you know you have this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to add this smaller wave right here into that wave 5 targets to determine where it's going to stop. Okay, or of course you can just pull the extension tool of the 1, 2, 3 and add the wave 3 targets. So for example, if you do this here, you pull this right there from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom, and here you go, you reach the 3618. And by doing the smaller wave, you know which fibs we're more likely going to stop on. Okay, you can also use the levels to really see the confidence wise with the targets. All of this, really, you have everything on the website waiting for you. If you want to get more and more and more and more, because the way if I start explaining everything, it's already almost 20 minutes, it's gonna take a while. But anyway, so if we have done the wave 2, okay, most common target for wave 3 is a 1618. Keep in mind that if we're really bullish, we most of the time, and generally speaking, are going to push a lot higher than this. For example, as we got here, we went into the 3618 of the wave 3 in the red waves here. So yeah, keep in mind that we can absolutely push a lot higher. Now, if we stay realistic for the moment and stay with the most common targets, we're going to sum in that case on the 1618, then retrace 38.2 by the way on that one, because we have done a 50% already, so 38.2 retracement, and then we're going to pull the wave 5 to push higher for the 1-to-1 extension. Again, this is the most common impulsive to the upside. Keep in mind that the wave 3 can go higher. The wave 5 also have not only one target, they have different targets. But for example, here, if you want to find the wave 3 retracement, you just need to pull your retracement tool from the wave 3 top to the wave 3 root or the wave 2 bottom, or the opposite. As always, it depends if you reversed your tool in your settings or not. I did it, so it's from the top to the low. Okay, and so from here, you just have to pull your wave 4 targets. Bam, 2316, 3132, that is the MC fib. MC fib, and so from here you just have to add the 38.2 in addition to this. So you have 3 fibs, I mean 4, but for me this is one zone really. So you have first zone, first fib, second and third right here. Okay, so once we have done a 50% on the wave 2, we have more chance to retrace 38.2 here. So this is the red fib we have right here on this retracement tool. That is the 1-to-1 extension of the wave 3, if the wave 3 is 1618 by the way. And so from here, what you can do is simply pull your third click of the extension tool on the wave 4 retracement here to find your wave 5 target. So from here, you add your 618, 1-to-1 extension, 1618, and 2618. These are all the targets for the wave 5. So if we have to make an extension, for example, in the wave 5, we can reach, for example, 0.0. Sorry, $0.04142 that match with the top right here. We have we was looking, you know, for the possible top of the channel. Okay, so this what right here. Now I'm not going to push high like this. This right here is a most common impulsive if the bottom is in. Now remember, the wave 2 is a bit small, yeah, so to spend a bit more time will be nice, but it's in case we'll have done the low, you know what we can look for. Now if we make one more new low, for example, let's take the case that we do a bigger triple wave and then we rise. Okay, in that case we'll have the wave 2 here. What you have to do is simply the same, but you just take your third click and place it on the bottom we have done. It's like the triple wave down, you know, I was looking for with the possible turrets. Just take your third click of the extension tool on the bottom we're going to do. And so from here, bam, it loads the turret of the wave 3. We'll have this here. Then we'll have the wave for retracement on the 30 I want to steal. And then we'll have the 618, 120 extension, 120 extension normally on the wave 5. Okay, I really hope that makes sense. This is a way you can do it really, and of course if we have to be in an ABC zigzag, so to speak, not in this, but just in an ABC zigzag, okay, this MC extension is a first error. That's why I'm telling you have to be aware of possible swing flip at the top, by the way, that we don't have on this asset on the crypto exchange. But anyway, if we start breaking this with no swing flip and we look for the 120 extension, 123, all the turrets really will have plan, okay, and bam, then 161 extra. Okay, and if this is an ABC zigzag, it's a correction to go more down at some point. Now, of course, we can still push higher by beginning some correction, but it's a bit less probable. That's why I'm taking more the impulsive, personally, if we have to push higher. So yeah, I really hope that makes sense. So now we have planned the turrets to the downside. You know exactly how you can find this on your side. We have planned also the turrets to the upside if we have to be in this impulsive, or if we have to be in the correction, and we have planned also the levels really, so you can get all the confidence and all the everything you need really to crush the chart. Okay, so I really hope as always you're enjoying the content, you're enjoying the updates. If this is the case, don't forget as always to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. And as always, if you can also write some comments down below, this helps a lot as always with your YouTube algorithm. So thank you also so much for this if you take the time to do it. And on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.